Hey everybody, it is Melanie Mitro. Hi guys. All right, you might be just tuning in live or maybe you're catching the replay, but I have got a few things that I want to share with you today. And I thought, guys, I got to share this with the Chic influencer community and all of our followers here on our platform. So one of the things that I have learned over the past, 9 years in business. So I started my direct sales business in 2011 with less than 100 friends on Facebook. I had a private account. I did not have an Instagram. And let me tell you this, I started my Instagram account because I thought it made my photos look pretty by applying those filters to my page, right? And so I had absolutely no idea how to build a brand and a platform and influence through social media. But I realized very early on, and this was actually just a conversation that we had a little bit earlier today, is I realized early on the power of building your online presence, that I could go out in the community and I could spend 3 to 4 hours face to face with other people in community, presenting products, doing, tutorials and sharing with other people and handing out samples. But it really, and I maybe got a handful of new customers every single time I would do these live in-person events. But it really was when I started to make money in the online space where I realized that really cultivating the same kinds of community that I would cultivate in person in the online space actually would yield me more results faster, that I could talk to more people in the online virtual space than I could actually serve in person, that I could exponentially grow my business by working 3 hours at home from my computer versus 3 to 4 hours out there in the field just talking to people. I could also increase the kinds of people, the rate of actually being in front of the right community versus just like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. And I'm sure that many of you that are watching this right now are trying to like figure that piece out. Anybody? Raise your hand. Are you kind of trying to figure out like, how do I cultivate community? How do I build my brand and my voice? And how do I get this content that I am creating into the hands of the right people? And so here is what I want to share with you. I will tell you that the most important thing that you can do as a business owner is to take action. So it's not about everything being perfect. And that is such a hard skill to teach. It's kind of one of those things that you have to have a little bit of trust factor there, but it's about taking action long before you feel ready, long before you feel qualified, and long before you truly know what it is that you're doing. Okay. So I know for me in my business, I literally threw myself out there and I started sharing content right from the start. Okay. And even if I didn't exactly know how to answer questions, even if I didn't exactly know how to build the business or how to get people signed up, I knew that I could figure it out. I knew that I could ask questions. I knew that I could go to the Google machine. I knew that I could go into our team page or reach out to my mentor and they would help guide me through. So I was absolutely not afraid to get started and put myself out there. I also knew that it made absolutely no sense for me to spend all of my business hours going through training. And I think that it is so important that as you guys are building your business, that you're super aware of how you're spending your time. When you wake up in the morning and you say, all right, today's the day, I'm going to build my business. Do you sit down at the computer and do you scroll the newsfeed? Do you watch other people's stories? Are you looking to get inspired? So you're on Pinterest, you're on the explore page of Instagram, you're checking out what other people in the industry are doing. Are you listening to podcasts, reading books, doing training that your company provides you? And then at the end of a 1, 2, maybe 3 hour work session, you haven't actually done any kind of activity that is going to yield you a new customer, that is going to bring any revenue in the door. And so we have become a culture that just has become collectors of information, right? And maybe that's you. Maybe you're listening to this right now and you're like, yep, that's totally me. And that's so incredibly dangerous, because what happens is then we become a society that says, oh, online marketing doesn't work, or network marketing doesn't work, or social media platforms, like, yeah, that's for those kinds of people. And in reality, it's just that we're not taking action. And we can have the most well thought out plan. We can spend lots of time thinking about, when should I put my post up, and what should be my tagline, and do I have the perfect photo, and oh my gosh, like, is the call to action in the right place? And we can overthink it. We can take hours upon hours to create one piece of content. And then when it doesn't go the way that you want it to go, you're totally deflated, you're totally discouraged, and you take off 3 days from posting on social media, which now you've just killed your momentum. All right. So I see it. I see it happening all of the time. And I can see you guys commenting. You know, those of you that are live right now listening to this, you're totally agreeing with what I'm saying. So how do we change that trend? Well, it starts with you. It starts with you as a business owner saying, I recognize that I am not spending my time on the right activities. I recognize that we all have the same 24 hours in the day. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. So why are some people successful and some people are not? Why is that? Well, it's because you're focused on the wrong activities. So what can we do? We need to first raise our level of awareness. And we need to say to ourselves, okay, tomorrow, instead of sitting down and opening up my laptop and working, training, scrolling, comparing to other people, I am going to go in with a plan. And I'm going to say to myself, when I sit down to build my business, I am going to create a piece of social media content. I will only allow myself 20 to 30 minutes to create the content. Okay. Then once you create that piece of content, you're not going to overanalyze it. You're not going to overthink it. We're going to post it and we are going to go. Then from there, the next most important thing that you can do is engage with people. So and for me, I know that my elbows hurt, my fingers hurt, because I was in my inbox 24/7 responding to messages when I was in the trenches of building my business. I knew that the more people that I talked to, the more opportunities that I had to generate income, to create sales, to build trust and credibility, and for people to actually make that purchase with me. But what I did not do, and I think is so important, because there are so many people out there that teach this the wrong way, and I go, oh my God, this is so bad, please don't do this, is we send these hey girl messages. We just cold message somebody. We just go down through our friends list and we just friend request everybody's friends of friends. We just follow random people, and the minute they follow us back and the minute that they friend request us, we are in their inbox sending them an invite. And that is the worst thing you can do. So as a business owner, we're going to post, we're going to make our stories, and then we're going to go to engagement. How do we do engagement? We do it one of two ways. Number one, if you're on Facebook, right, the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to stop following the competition. So no longer, when I would open your social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, it should be prospective clients and current clients. I should not see other industry leaders in your newsfeed. Your newsfeed should be full of people that you can engage with. Okay, that's step number one. So right now I need you to mute, unfollow, hide anybody that is already in the business that you run or that is competition to you. Okay. Number two, I want you to say to yourself, all right, I am going to go to my husband's friend list, and I am going to look down my husband's friend list, or my sisters or moms or aunts or best friends, and I'm going to go down through and I'm going to look at their profiles. And if they are, for example, I'll use myself as the example. If I see the profile and I'm like, oh yeah, our kids are on the same soccer team, friend request. Oh yeah, we go to the same church, friend request. Oh yeah, she's got 2 boys and one of her boys is in preschool with mine, friend request. And so now I'm going to go down through and I'm going to friend request people. Okay. If I'm on Instagram, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to my mom's account, my sister's, my best friend's account. I'm going to go down through their followers. Same thing. I'm going to follow. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as many as I can. And I don't like to give you like a number, because then I feel like when I give you a number, you're like, that's all I have to do, right? You do as many as you can in a day without, getting in trouble from Instagram or Facebook, right? But then second on that board is we're going to go down through and friend request. I'm not going to say anything, but we're going to engage with people. So that means that when that person accepts my request, when that person accepts I'm going to go watch their stories. I'm going to comment. I am going to look at their post, leave a comment, right? And then I am going to keep going, right? I'm going to go down through. I'm going to look at who's viewing my stories. And if I see somebody new that's viewing my stories, I'm going to go over to their Instagram or their Facebook, and I'm going to engage with their content. I'm going to I'm going to comment, I'm going to view their stories, I'm going to drop a message. So what I'm doing is I'm cultivating relationships. If I see a post, for example, another example is I've got friends, our kids play baseball together. If they won the tournament this weekend, I am going to congratulate them on winning the tournament. Maybe if they're my friend, I'll even send them a private message to say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you guys took place in first place in the tournament this weekend. Did you guys have a great time? Okay, maybe I'm going to that location in a couple of weeks because we have a tournament in the same space, and I'm going to ask them about the tournament. I'm going to ask them about the facilities. I'm going to ask them about restaurants. I'm going to ask them about hotels. I'm finding common themes. Are you following me so far? Drop me a thumbs up if this is making sense to you. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just cultivating relationships with other people. Then from there, and I'm going to do this like 30 minutes every day, I am going to make sure that who's viewing my stories? Am I engaging with them? I'm scrolling through the news feed. I'm liking, I'm commenting, I'm interacting. If it's people's birthdays, anniversaries, I'm showing up in their inbox to tell them happy birthday, happy anniversary. Are you doing anything fun today? All right. Then my content on social media is building trust. It's building credibility. And because I run a business, I have a service that I am providing. That means that when I'm doing stories about my next mentorship program, or I'm doing stories about this new product launch that is happening, when I see that people are consistently viewing my stories and I've seen them show up now for a few days or a few weeks, I'm going to invite them. Hey, Jamie, I noticed you've been checking out my stories for the past couple of days. You guys probably by now, I'm a business owner, and I run, an online boutique, and we have a special line that's coming out, and I wanted to send you a sample, or I wanted to send you the link for our new 4th of July line, right? Or wanted to let you know that we're having our gift packages are on sale this month, $20 off. Let me know if you'd like a free skin analysis. Okay. So I'm inviting people, and but I'm cultivating a relationship. It's a real, genuine relationship with other people. And I'm in there helping people to just, building that trust factor with them. So when I look at my time that I am spending during a day building my business, it is in the inbox. Just what I would do in person, cultivating community and building relationships and having conversations, is exactly what I'm doing online. Okay. So, but I'm very intentional and very strategic. I'm working from a list at all times. The minute I send somebody an invite, I'm writing them down. All right. I'm adding them to either a Word document, a Google Doc, or my email marketing system. Okay. Then I'm doing follow-ups. So the majority of my business time is spent in my inbox. And I think that a lot of times we sort of glaze over, we miss that part of the process because we just get sucked into trainings, what everybody else is doing, right? Oh, let me watch all of these stories. Let me overthink it. And in general, I want you to remember that you are a professional friend maker. And if you ever say to me, I have run out of people to invite, I am going to say somewhere along the line, you have not been doing your job. You either are using your social media content and just expecting people to come to you, or you stopped inviting, you stopped filling your cold market with new people and cultivating community. You don't have strong calls to action, right? So those are some of the things that if you're saying to me, I don't have anybody left to invite, I'm going to say, well, are you cultivating community? Are you reaching out and following new people? Are you getting creative with how you find new people? And are you doing the grunt work, sort of the behind the scenes work that isn't super glamorous, that can be done with your hair in a ponytail and no makeup on at any time of the day, but are you willing to put in the effort to get the results? You guys, one of the things that, and I hope this is super helpful for you guys, right? I hope this is helpful, but I never went and did training until I needed it, okay? So I felt like I'll learn as I go. When I need that system, then I'll go looking for that resource. And so one of the things that we do here at Chic Influencer is we give you that framework. We give you that system for this is how you invite, this is how you follow up, this is how you find new people. Then we take it the next step and we're like, how do we duplicate this with your organization? Then we talk about productivity. You should not be spending your time on this. This is what you should be focused on. And we're very intentional because your social media is not just your personal page, your Instagram, your Facebook. This is not just some sort of side hobby, fun thing that you do. And if you make money, great. No, this is your business. And if you want to have a 6- and 7-figure income, if you want to get awards and walk across stage and earn incentive trips and rewards through your company, then we got to start treating our business as if it's a business. If we want to have residual income, if we want to maximize the compensation plan, we got to be smart business owners. And that means that we are laser focused on where we're wasting time, where we're being productive, what is the best use of our time, and who should we be spending our time with. So you guys, I'm sure by now, unless you've been living underneath of a rock, you know that we are launching this framework to rocking your network marketing business. It starts next Thursday. So that is, I'm looking at my calendar, that is the 9th of July. For 8 weeks, Katie and I are going to be mentoring a small group of business owners who have a solid framework, right? Solid foundation. They understand sort of the foundation of building your business, but you really are looking to exponentially grow and take it to the next level. And we actually only have, I want to say 7 spots left in our mentorship. And we expect it to fully sell out the last possible day or until it's sold out is the 6th of July is your last possible day to be a part of that. So if you haven't signed up yet, if you want Katie and I to teach you exactly how to build your business in a systematic way that is duplicatable, that is creating residual income, and you are coachable and willing to do the work, please do not wait any longer. I'll drop after this live is over. I will drop the link in the comments. You can also go to the link in our bio on Instagram, or you can go to chicinfluencer.com, click on mentorship to see more about the framework. You guys, I'm so pumped about this. We are going to have an amazing time, and I cannot wait to teach you everything that we have done to rock our own successful network marketing businesses. All right, you guys, I'm going to go check out the questions. I'll pop into the chat. And if you think of anything that you need, you can email us, you can send us an instant message, or you can send us a DM on IG. All right, you guys, see you in the mentorship and have a great day.